what are some of those common legal mistakes that a small business owner actually makes when they're firing employees? Because that's where this, either wrongful termination or, if it's based on discrimination or it's based on some other issue, what do you see small business owners just doing all the time and they have no clue that it is incorrect?
Right. I think goes back to what I said earlier, just thinking at-will employment means the employee absolutely has no rights and we can do whatever. And, hey, we're in at-will employment state. We don't have to have a reason. We don't have to give you a reason. I think that the biggest thing to do, if you have human resources, obviously have that human resource professional review the termination before making the decision to say, what could this person possibly claim? Or if you don't have HR, get some kind of outside counsel or an HR consultant, or you can go straight to outside counsel right away, right? So I think having someone that has knowledge of the law review a termination, I think would be one thing that I'd recommend to any small business owner, just to be sure. And you want to apply your policies equally across the board. I think that's a big thing. If you're first of all, you want to have policies in place as far as progressive discipline. And you want to apply them equally across employees of different races, genders, etc. So that's a big thing. You want to document. I think you want to have proper documentation before you would terminate an employee, to where you gave them warnings, write-ups, or if it was something super egregious, you want to have documentation of that. If you went straight to a termination without any prior warnings, you definitely want to have something to back up your decision should it be challenged at a later time by the employee saying, oh, you discriminated or retaliated against me. Obviously if someone had made a complaint about discrimination, you want to treat that situation very carefully. If someone was having issues with accommodations, medical accommodations, or was on medical leave or had pregnancy leave coming up, you really want to be careful as an employer, because those are a lot of times I see cases where someone was about to take a leave or was on a leave or just returned from a leave, and that type of timing gives us a really good claim typically if there's a termination in a close proximity, as well as a termination in a close proximity to an employee complaining about discrimination. So those are the type of things I look for as a plaintiff's attorney, because those are going to be undisputed facts. Of course, whether someone was doing a good job or a bad job, a lot of times that's subjective, but the timing is an undisputed fact. And when we have an undisputed fact in our favor as a plaintiff's attorney, that's something we feel good about. So if I was telling somebody on the defense side what to be mindful of is look out. If the termination does have suspicious timing, you probably want to be a little more careful.